What's up, YouTube? It's DaMightyBenStein here, and today, I'm going to do my Loot Crate review, but I'm going to do this a little differently since earlier I did a blind unboxing of my Loot Crate, but I have a fellow YouTuber, SAC23, to get his reaction to the Loot Crate. Yeah.
Hi. Formerly, it was SAT23. Now it's SAC of JAX. I figured, hey, maybe mixing in my name with where I'm from in my hometown, figure might be a little catchy, you know?
Okay. All right. There's the introduction, and now I already seen what's inside the Loot Crate, so I already know what's in it. But I'm going to get his reaction to the contents.
Loot Crate, isn't that some website where like you get all sorts of nerd-related stuff online?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yes, I was introduced to Loot Crate by YouTuber Black Nerd Comedy.
Never heard of that guy.
He talks about nerd stuff, and he's pretty funny. Go check it out.
All right, I'll be sure to do that then.
All right, now, for this month's Loot Crate, here it is. Let me dump all this crap out in here. All right, now.
Whoa, is that Firefly Online over there I'm seeing?
This thing right here.
Holy cow! Oh, man. I gotta tell you, when I first saw Firefly with my dad back home about, 2 years ago, I love the show. And actually, first off, I saw the movie Serenity, and then I saw the show. So mine was kind of a little bit on the spoiler, but Firefly is a classic. And they get an online version?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think it's exclusively for Loot Crate members, if I'm not mistaken.
Drat.
What drat? Nobody says that anymore. Bro.
Hey, I'm old school. Don't blame me.
Hey, I'm old school. I'm older than you.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, anyway, here's the rest of the haul for the February 2015. Yeah, this right here is a poster.
Yeah, I wonder what's a poster of.
Something pretty cool. Check it out.
Oh, okay. Well, sure would be cool then. Is this what I think is? It looks like a diagram breakthrough of Pac-Man for the Atari. Is it not? Is it Atari or is it for the NES? I think it might be. Is it?
Well, actually, it's that right there is kind of like a design for like the Atari 2600.
Ah, yeah. Classic.
And that right here is supposed to be taken from the original arcade.
Oh, so it's the original Pac-Man for the Atari 64, like literally. Or is it?
No, it's the Atari 2600 with the arcade Pac-Man in the middle.
Ah.
Even though the 2600 version of Pac-Man looks much worse than this.
Yeah, I saw the video myself when I got a video game nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Man. But man, this is pretty nifty. This is pretty nifty. Hey, what else you got in store?
Okay, what else? I got one of these. Ever heard of that?
Money World Mini. Is this supposed to be a mummy or wait? Hold on, I think I might have heard of something like this before, but I think this is my first time seeing it. So if I'm understanding this right, you use white off markers and you can just draw whatever the hell you want this. It looks like there's actually some pretty wacky designs right here. I don't even know how you get the freaking extras on there, but this stuff is like one making your own little what are they called? So it's a little itty bitty the little Chiba dolls. You know, the small like draw your own like anime figurines. Like you could draw like hell. I could probably draw an imitation of my dad. He'd probably get laughed at. Or probably one of my own buddies, like my interpretation, and then it'd be like, really? That's how you view me as?
Mm-hmm.
But,
I mean, I've heard of them. I'd never seen one of these up close.
Yeah,
but I think the concept of this little doll is pretty cool.
Mm.
I mean, it's probably one of the higher dollar valued items in the crate. And okay, we got this right here. Ever heard of that?
Skybound Games Super Fight the Loot Crate deck. 100 card version of the viral card game Super Fight. Exclusive for Loot Crate, Skybound. Hilarious fighters, these cards, and argue who would win in a fight between them. Create hilarious fighters with the cards, then argue over who would win a fight. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Deadliest War. You just pick like some of the...
Yeah,
really? The first card I pick is Star-Lord, and I just recently saw Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, God. He get a laugh on it. Armed with the Limitless Loot Crate. Yep, he's going to be taking ass names.
Yeah, what was that game you said again?
Oh, which game? Oh, Deadliest Warrior. It was the TV show. That was a good show.
All right, now that you mention it, the card game that you have in your hand, I think of it as like Deadliest Warrior meets Cards Against Humanity.
I never played the game, but I understand everything about it in Undersea Research Station. C-Lab 2010. Or is it 21?
It's C-Lab 2021, actually.
That's what I was thinking. C-Lab 2021. Next thing you know, I'm going to be picking... All fighters are in helicopters. I'm telling you, Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder with Roy Schneider. And that was a good movie right there. But, yeah. Okay, I'll pick one more card just out of curiosity, just to see what kind of randomness I'll get in. Can call orbital bombardments.
Kind of like some Halo stuff.
Halo Wars, to be exact. That was actually not a bad game, I'll be honest.
I don't have that game, but I should probably get it at some point.
It's nice. It's one of those, tactical overlay games, like Command and Conquer, but with the Halo twist. And they actually have some really good cinematics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I got a pin.
Loot Crate, February 2015 play. Yep. Definitely a must-have if you're a member of Loot Crate.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a hex bug?
Yes, it is.
Good Lord. Hex bugs. Jeez, I remember, 3-4 years ago when these things first hit the shelves back at FYE? And I thought these things were like a replacement of Pokemon and Digimon and whatnot, but apparently those two are still going strong. Well,
yeah, especially Pokemon.
Oh, God. That show's never going to stop. I swear, it's never going to stop. That's why I gave it up long ago. Same with Yu-Gi-Oh! It was just...
Well, I will say that Pokemon is not as big as it was, but it still has its legions of fans.
That's definitely a given. I mean, it is a given.
All right. Okay, of course, I got the magazine, which...
Loot Crate Play Co-op Gaming. History of game controllers.
Yeah, I looked through there, and some of the information there is not exactly very accurate.
Really?
Yeah, just get to the history itself, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Wait. Oculus. Oh my God! I hope to God this is not a replacement of the Virtual Boy. Oh God,
I don't think it would be.
Oh, now this is something. Oh, I see. DualShock 3. Oh man. Oh, the Atari Jaguar. Oh, 1977. The Atari, but I don't see anything mentioned for the Odyssey. Like, come on. At least you figure you put the first home console on there.
Hold
at
on.
least
What I was talking about in this area, going to 1983.
Yeah.
It says NES controller, but actually the Famicom came out in 1983, but the NES didn't come out here until 1985.
Yeah, and the Famicom was only available in Japan at the time.
Yes, but it was the Japanese equivalent of the NES.
Mm-hmm.
All right, going down. Oh, hold on. All right, 1990. Well, I'll give them that because it was the Super Famicom came out that year, and the Super Nintendo didn't come out until 91.
Huh.
So I don't know what they're going with there.
Yeah, so Super Nintendo.
What else?
Those were the golden days. Those were the golden days, I'll tell you, for me. Let's see. Oh, the 64 controller. Oh, man.
Yes, the only game controller I know of with 3 handles.
Oh, yeah, that was it's like a upside down, little handheld trident you just put in, except without the pitchfork part.
All right, and some other inaccuracies would be 2013 Wii U gamepad. It actually came out 2012.
Really?
Yes, and 2008. Well, I can't. I'm gonna rely on it for that because the DualShock 3 wasn't originally the PlayStation 3's first controller.
Now that would be the. Was it? I thought it was like the modified version of the DualShock 2 because I know that the PlayStation 3 came out in 2006. That was its debut year. So I find it kind of odd that they put it in for 2008 when clearly it was 2006.
Well, for PlayStation 3, they originally used the 6-axis controller.
Ah.
but then they went to the DualShock 3 a little bit later.
Ah, so that probably explains it.
Yes.
All right, let's see what else we got in. Ho ho ho! Stickers. Oh man, that's
they're not exactly stickers.
Oh, they're not?
They are actually pieces to go towards a board game that came with my loot crate.
I think there's a Wanted Batman poster right here. Of course, it doesn't say Wanted, but it's got Batman on there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's a little figurine, and are those 8-bit sunglasses?
Yes, they are.
Very retro. Very retro indeed. Huh. That'll be interesting. And wait. Oh, this is supposed to be with the Firefly thing, and that is actually a badass rifle that looks like right there. See, right there? That rifle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, man. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice rifle to have one day.
Yeah, but those pieces you saw in here go to this board game that came with it.
Yeah, see, it was a poster. And again, it's got Batman, just like hanging up over there. The question is, why would he be on a poster? So,
yeah.
And rock, paper... Wait, rock, paper... This isn't how you play rock, paper... Wait, is it? Or
well, for this board game it is, because in here have a couple of rock, paper, scissors, dice.
Why use dice when you can use your hands? That's what rock, paper, scissors are supposed to be for.
Simple, because in the board game...
So the actual box itself is a board game?
Yes, the actual box is a board game for a game called Crate Packing Simulator 2015.
And the irony is that it's in a box similar to a crate. That is... Oh, man.
Yeah, you can fiddle around with the box itself to make it flat.
Just don't break it.
Yeah, but getting back to the dice. The reason why we have rock, paper, scissors, dice, because rock, paper, and scissors each have a value when you're moving your little stick figure across the board. Because like rock is 1, scissors is 2, and paper is 3.
Huh.
So if you're rolling the 2 dice, if you're rolling the 2 dice, you get a paper and a scissors.
Wait, that's not paper, that's rock. You don't know rock from paper?
Rock, yeah, shut up. I get a rock and scissors, that would be 3.
So then you would just basically move your pawn 3 paces, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
And last, but most definitely not least, I got this book. Basically the feature item of this month's Loot Crate.
All right, well, let's see what Enchanting Willy Wonka meets The Matrix. Willy Wonka meets The Matrix? Nah, I just couldn't picture it. I couldn't picture it. It'd just be... Let's see, you got over... How many pages is this thing?
About at least 250.
Actually, according... Oh, wait, no, that's the acknowledgement section. It doesn't really count so much for the actual story. 372 pages total of story length.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's almost like maybe 25% less than what Game of Thrones book would be. Now, those are some good books right there. This one right here, what exactly is this about? 2044. Reality is an ugly place. Isn't it always?
It sure is. Reality sucks.
Even that. Only time teenage Wade Watts. What kind of a name is that? Why just go ahead and name him Wade Wilson Watts for all we care now?
Well, if he was named Wade Wilson Watts, his initials would be WWW.
Nice. Let's see. Okay, when he's jacked into the virtual utopia known as the Oasis. Wait, jacked into? Isn't that kind of taken of a Mega Man NT Warrior reference right there?
Yes, close to it.
See,
the Battle Network series, actually.
Yeah. Studying puzzles hidden within the world's digital confines. Puzzles based on creators' obsession with pop culture of decades past promise massive power, fortune to whoever can unlock them. Again, I'm getting all sorts of strange references to something like this. Obsession with pop culture of decades past. Like, what are we talking about? Like 50s, 60s, 80s? I hope to God it's the 80s.
Well, I guess for a book with a near future setting, I would think that it would be present day in real life.
Whoa. Dude, you gotta check this out.
What is it?
He's got a freaking DeLorean right there.
Oh, I didn't notice that before.
Oh, how can you not notice this? The freaking DeLorean. That's like one of the most iconic cars of all time from the 80s.
Yeah, I know. Back to the Future made it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Even though in real life, the DeLorean never really sold that well.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it is my dream. One day, I'll get myself a DeLorean. One day.
Just don't make it go past 88 miles an hour.
Come on, you really think I'd do that? Then I'd be breaking the time continuum and all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, come on, I just recently saw Hot Tub Time Machine 2, and the stuff they did with their time travel and everything. Forget it. If I accidentally find myself one in the future, for all I know, I could create some guy that's just going to go back in time and is going to do something horrible to me, or I ended up making some kind of mistake and, I'm getting a headache just talking about time travel already. Give me stop.
Yeah, you've already referenced 2 different mediums that use time travel.
I didn't? Let's see.
You referenced Terminator with that.
And again, in Hot Time Machine 2, they always mention Terminator. They say that everything's about Terminator.
Yeah, and the second one you mentioned Dragon Ball Z.
I did?
Yes. About going back, changing history, fucking it all up.
Oh, yeah, with future Trunks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crazy story.
It was. With several plot holes, which is another story for another day.
Oh, definitely so.
Mm-hmm. So, in conclusion, what is your overall thought of this month's Loot Crate?
What, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to be asking the viewers about what their overall thought was. You know, like one of those open-ended questions.
I know, but I don't have that many viewers yet.
True.
I mean, I want to kind of start a monthly series where we review the Loot Crate.
That's actually not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta admit, seeing this stuff right here, for me, what pretty much sold me, the 2 things that really sold me the most was the Firefly and the image of DeLorean in the back, but I'm pretty certain, because if I remember right, Loot Crate is always random. It's always random every single month, right?
Right.
So hey, maybe one day we might get lucky and find some really, really good stuff, like, maybe, what would be a really good thing, like, maybe something related to Ghostbusters, or
possibly,
or oh man, what would be another good one? Or maybe Castlevania. Nah, I don't know about that, but they're really good other stuff. I mean, hey, I'll be fine if they got like something like decorations, like a good old fashioned Rubik's cube. I mean, that would be really cool right there. But yeah, this is cool stuff. This is cool.
Yeah, I will say that next month's Loot Crate, the theme for that will be covert.
That can mean all manner of things.
One thing I do know is that the boxes, the Loot Crates will come with like a replica item from Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I've been hearing a lot about that show.
I have too.
Yeah, I've never got a chance to watch it though. I'm still getting caught up with some other TV shows I've been watching lately. They're mostly older stuff, so.
Yeah.
But covert, oh man. Especially with Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., what other kind of covert stuff there could be? Like, well, if it's covert and getting into this all nerdy stuff, I'm willing to bet $5 the next one is probably going to have something related to Metal Gear Solid. I almost guarantee it. $5 I'm willing to bet. I'll bet $5. Actually, I got my $5 right here. I'm willing to put that $5 in half. Right there. $5 right here. I'll bet that the next month's Loot Crate, it will have something related to Metal Gear Solid. $5 right there.
All right. You're on.
Yep.
All right. All right. So I guess that does it for this video. Just make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And
get to like and favorite.
That too. And I will see you guys later.